there. What is tough file? We'll see. One more file is there in log shipping. Transaction undo file. What is the purpose of tough files here? Very clearly. So check here. This is my transaction log file. Currently, we have 3 committed transactions, 1 uncommitted transaction, for example. Okay. Once this backup is generated, this is 9 o'clock backup, for example. Backup is generated successfully. Log backup is generated. Whenever restore job runs. Okay, so here see in my secondary server, database is there in standby state or read-only state. Read-only here means what users can work with which command? Select command. Okay, whenever restore job runs, what it is doing here internally, it will place this uncommitted transaction into tough file here, uncommitted. Why? Because still user has not commit the transaction here. That's why here user should not see the transaction. Remaining 3 committed transactions are there. It will apply those 3 committed transactions to database. That is it. What is the purpose of tough file? Just remember, tough file is used in which scenario? If the database is there in standby state in secondary server. Okay, tough file maintains uncommitted transactions. Right? So which job is using tough file here? Restore job is using tough file. Okay, next is here 9:15 backup is there. Next backup. Before 9:15, this uncommitted was committed, for example. Now, whenever this backup is restored by restore job, it will go to tough file. It will push the transaction to database. Why? Because now it is committed. Now users can read the data. Users can read this transaction. That is it. Basically, we have to understand first point. Tough file is created in secondary server if the database is there in standby mode. Second point, what we have seen, tough file maintains uncommitted transactions. Okay, and third point we have seen, restore job uses tough file. For example, tomorrow if tough file is deleted, restore job will not work. If tough file is deleted, restore job will not work. Okay, right. We'll check here where is the tough file. Our database is there in standby state, right? In our log shipping configuration. That's why there should be tough file. We'll see where is our tough file. Already we have seen the tough file is maintained in secondary server where our database files are there. Okay, in secondary server it is maintained. Okay, check here. Let me connect. Go to our log shipping configuration. Okay, connect to our servers. That's why we have seen for log shipping, agent service must be running always. We have seen here in this instance on which databases log shipping is here. We can check here. Test DB1, but alert is firing, backup is not working for almost all 12 hours. It is saying here almost all. Right? That's why alert is firing. We can see what is the reason. Actually, we have seen agent was not running. That is the reason, but we can see exactly what is the reason if any error is there with backup job. Right click on backup job, view history, no error, no error. It was executed here morning 8 a.m. Okay, today means maybe after that this agent service was stopped. That's why it is throwing the alert. If I run this job manually one time, for example, success it is saying, now refresh again. Yeah, this alert message is removed by because backup job was executed just now. Okay, which is our secondary server? This is our secondary server. Check, connect to the secondary server. Here also we can see same report to check whether copy and restore jobs are working or not. Okay, here also alert is firing. See, copy was not executing, restore is also not executing. Check here if any errors are there. Copy and restore jobs. This is our copy job. See, ls copy, primary server name underscore database name, view history. No error, same thing. Copy job was executed. Just now it was executed actually, but morning, yeah, it was executed long back actually. But copy job is running, sorry, copy job is running for every 15 minutes, but it has seen that there is no backup, right? Why? Because backup job was not running from the market, right? Okay, now if I run this manually one time, it can see just now backup was generated. It will apply that backup. Restore job also I'm running one time. Actually, remember there are no problem. There is no problem with copy and restore jobs. They are working, but they can't see the file to copy, file to restore. Why? Because backup job was not running, right? Yes, that is the reason it was throwing the message. Okay, now it is fine. It is saying there is no error with log shipping. Log shipping is working fine. It is saying. Okay, okay. Yeah, we'll see if tough general question will be there. If tough file is deleted, how to handle the scenario, we'll see. Okay, first we'll see where is our tough file. Check here. Yeah, this see our database is there in standby state. That's why compulsory we have tough file is there. File is there. Just go to secondary server. See, I want to see this database file path. I want to see why, because in the same file path, tough file is there. Check here files. Okay, yeah, this is the path it is showing. Actually, remember very important point. Actually, remember even I am checking the file path of secondary database, it will show us primary database file path actually. It will not show exactly the secondary path if I right click. The same way, if I check by using sp help db database name, see, it is showing primary file path only. Actually, this is the path of our primary database. Check one time. See, that's why what I'm saying indirectly, we can't see the database file path directly. We can't see the database file path directly, either by right clicking or by using help db. Compulsory to check secondary database file path. We have to use a command here, sys.sysalt files, where dbid is equal to one function is a database id of database name. Say database ID of database name. So by using this here, like Uh, yeah. So by using this here, we can find out what is our database name, testdb. Actually, it is predefined function. It will take this database ID. Okay, then it will pass the ID into this query. Check here. Now we can see the actual path. Actually, said this secondary database files are there in this path actually. The secondary database files are there in this path. Okay, understood, right? Just remember, directly we can't see the secondary database file path. Very, very important point. In the interview, they may ask how you can see the secondary database file path. If you say right click RSP help DB, it is incorrect. Just now we have seen it is showing primary database file path only. Okay, right, right. Now I will go to this path. Here we can see our tough file. Okay. Go to this file path. Okay. Yeah, here we can see our tough files here. Sorry, this one, our database. Test DB1. So this is our tough file, right? So it was used just now, it is saying. Why? Because we have run the job just now at 750 restore job. That's why restore job was using this tough file transaction undo file. Okay, yeah, like this here, we can see the tough file. Where is exactly tough file? Generally, one question will there in the interview. If tough file is deleted, if tough file is deleted, how to handle the scenario? Why? Because restore job will not work. Same here, last option we have. Yeah, actually we can ask our recovery people to recover it, but sometimes it may take time to recover. That is the reason what we can do. We can follow our, yeah, the final solution. Okay, what is the solution? We have seen same thing. First, disable the jobs. Why? Because restore job is already throwing errors. Then step, take full backup of primary database and restore in secondary with standby. Means whatever the state we are maintaining. Again, enable the jobs. Yeah, run the jobs one time. If you run backup, copy, restore jobs one time, again, fresh stuff file is created. Why? Because now restore job is not depending on the previous stuff file. What is the reason? Latest backup restore we have applied, right? Already latest changes are there. So that's why it is no need to depend on tough file uncommitted transactions. No need to apply anything from tough file to database, right? Already latest copy is there in secondary server. So whenever we run these three jobs, automatically tough file is created. You can check also, check here. Just I will delete this tough file very fastly, just for testing purpose. Okay, tough file is not there. Now, whenever restore job runs, it throws error now. Okay, just check here. We run the restore job. This is our restore job. Okay. Yeah, success it is saying. Why? Because no changes are there. But if next backup is generated, no uncommitted transactions are there here actually. Maybe no uncommitted transactions were there. That's why it is not checking the tough file. but let's say I will take full backup. Sorry, long back. Yeah, manually I'm running. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Copy. Restore. See, restore job is failing. It throws same error. Very clear message it throws here. Means what, it will not restore now further backups here. Okay. Yeah. It is saying very clearly during startup of warm standby database. Warm standby means remember database is there in standby state. If the database is there in restoring state, then it is called hot standby. Okay. A warm standby, it's a standby file of files here was inaccessible to restore statement. That's why restore job is failing, it is saying. Okay, tough file deletion scenarios. Means if tough file is next, generally it will not happen in real time, but in review question may be there. So either we have to recover the tough file, or if you are unable to recover the tough file, or we have to first disable the jobs. Okay, okay. Copy restore in the same way we disable backup job. Okay. Now remember, manually I will take full backups here. Manually I am taking full backup. Some location. Okay. Test DP1. Some date and time we can mention, that is common in general. Okay. Full backups here. Why? Because same copy now it is available. That's why no need of previous transactions, right? Same thing. Right click, restore. Okay, okay. So here we have to say, yeah, relocate to this location. Okay. The same way we have to say overwrite, right? Already database is there here. It will overwrite. And I want in which state? Standby state. Okay. Yes. But remember, if users are working, it will, yeah. So it will throw error if users are working. Okay, it is saying its standby file was inaccessible. Same it is saying standby file, but actually we are restoring full backup restore, right? This is our full backup restore. Okay, that's why what I will do. I will delete this file, delete the database in secondary. Now we'll restore again. Okay, just some changes. Okay, right click, restore. Okay, 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 okay. Same problem here. Means it is saying the start during, yeah, startup of form standby, it's stuff file, yeah, backup file, sorry, this backup file was inaccessible to restore command. Okay, no problem hereby, because what is the problem is there here? No problem is there. Actually, problem is there. File path problem is there. Okay, check here. Actually, the backups 10 folder is not there. That was the problem. Okay, just change somewhere. Just this OK button is enabled. Again say okay. This was the problem was there. Okay, full backup is restored again. Again enable the jobs. Once the jobs are executed first time, automatically tough file is created. Enable as well as run the jobs, automatically tough file is created. Enable and run also, for example. Enable, run also. Now say restore job will success now. Why? Because latest copy is there in secondary database. Okay, so now automatically tough file is also created. Refresh one time. Yeah. Seems like we have not made any changes. So if I make some changes, if I run again, automatically a tough file is created. The path is same, right? Where we have restored a different path, I think. Yes, another problem. Yeah, different path actually. The file, yeah, database we have restored in this path, not in that old path. Sorry. Check here. Here we can see the tough file. Okay, yeah, this is our tough file. Just now it was created. Yes, this is how we can handle here. If somebody is asking, my tough file is deleted, how to handle scenario. This is the option here, how we can handle. Right.